What is up, guys? Today we are on the 45th shelf of my action movie collection. Starting off with Iron Man 2. Uh, Phenomenal movie. I love the Marvel movies. Especially the Iron Man movies were just on another level compared to, other Marvel titles. But Robert Downey Jr. was made for this role for sure. So, when you got a one-of-a-kind type of actor in a role, just makes it that much better. Then we have Iron Man 3, of course. Not as good as Iron Man 2 or the first one, but still a solid watch. Still enjoy it very much. Robert Downey Jr. is still on par and amazing as always. So worth a watch if you haven't seen it before. Then we have the first Thor. Solid watch. Kind of felt, this was when Paramount was still making it and not Disney, so didn't quite have the budget that Disney would give to it. It felt a little cheaper, but for a first-time character in a movie that hadn't been done before, and the guy who directed it was more about story than he was about set pieces and look. But this was great story-wise, in my opinion. So Kenneth Branagh did a great job directing it. Then we have Thor: The Dark World, which is nowhere near as good as the first Thor or Thor Ragnarok. But it's still watchable. It's still enjoyable for comic book fans. Then we have Captain America: The First Avenger. I'll be honest with you. When this first started out, the Marvel, MCU or whatever, I was waiting for one character to kind of flop the whole thing, and I thought this was going to be it. But Chris Evans did a spectacular job. And again, this was made by Paramount, not by Disney. But it was a solid watch for sure. That was the thing. That's the thing about these Marvel movies. They jump up and surprise you, thinking like this is going to be the flop. Oh no, it's not. Then we've got Captain America: The Winter Soldier. First one made by Disney and not Paramount, I believe. Yep, that is correct. And this one was on another level. You could definitely tell the budget was huge compared to the first one. But it was a fantastic movie, very well done, very well casted. Robert Redford was amazing. Worth checking out for sure. Then we have Captain America: Civil War. Absolutely amazing as well, having everyone in there. It's pretty much like another Avengers movie. 100% worth checking out if you haven't seen it before. You'll love it. Then, of course, we have the Avengers, which is always a solid watch. This first one, especially when this one came out, was a huge deal, man. I remember how much the box office just got dominated by this movie. Everything got pushed back. This was just a phenomenal watch for its time. You never saw a cast like this in a movie normally. Then we have Avengers Age of Ultron. I enjoyed this a little bit more than the first one, to be honest with you. I felt the chemistry was there because they were more used to working together. The jokes bounced off each other better. Worth checking out for sure if you haven't seen it. Then we have Guardians of the Galaxy. This, just like the first Captain America movie, I'd never heard of the Guardians of the Galaxy before. Chris Pratt wasn't a huge name at the time. I was like, this is going to be the first flop. And this turned out to be my favorite movie in the entire MCU. The soundtrack was phenomenal. The chemistry between the actors was phenomenal. It was just a super, super fun watch. 100% I'd recommend this to anybody. Then we have the first AntMan movie. I do like the black case. That's kind of a nice touch to make it a little different. This one felt a little more small time. The budget wasn't as huge. But still very, very well done. Michael Douglas and Paul Rudd did amazing in this movie. Absolutely, I'd recommend this just because I'm betting the budget wasn't as big because it's a lesser known character. And it's probably a good thing that the budget was less too, because it didn't do as well in the box office, but it still made its money back. So, I mean, Marvel was smart in that sense, for sure. But that will do it for this shelf. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Your support is much appreciated. I'm also over on Letterboxd. The link to that is in the profile description of this channel. Otherwise, until next time, guys.